welcome back to the Swans YouTube channel. I'll do a little update on the recent activities going on with the Swans, such as the Swans beating Mansfield 2-1 in a friendly over in Portugal. The Swans have agreed a deal with Byers for another 3-year contract, and Gregor Zabret's gone to Oldham on a loan. So in today's video I'll be just talking about that, my thoughts, feelings, etc. So hope you enjoy. First I'll go on about Gregor Zabret, the under-23 goalkeeper, has joined Oldham on a 1-year loan deal. I think it's a good deal for Gregor, to be honest, because he hasn't really been able to get into the first team at the Swans. He's obviously 23 now, so he can't really be playing under 23s football. He needs to start playing games, first team games through a team now, and I think it's a loan spell, so he could still have a career with the Swans, but it'll be interesting to see what happens next year when he returns. He'll obviously be 24 then, I believe. So I think he's a good goalkeeper. I've seen him a few times in the under 23s. He's a good goalkeeper, but in that position we're a bit sacked at the minute with Nordfeldt, Mulder, Bender making a thing, so his free keepers ahead of him at the minute. So I think it's a sensible decision from the Swans and Gregor personally to let him go on loan. Obviously Oldham are a League 2 team. I think he could be a starter or a bench player, but he should get games, so hopefully Gregor does well. I'll be watching him on the Football League show on a Saturday, see how he does. But that'll be interesting to see what Gregor can achieve at Oldham. If he plays well, they could be willing to buy him, but I think he's got a decent long contract. Not sure how long he's got left, but he's been here for a while now. I think he signed under the Michael Laudrup era, so he's been here 5-6 years. So it's good to see him get some first team action. Byers has signed a new 3-year deal now. This is news which is brilliant for us. I obviously only had 1 year left in his deal. Of course, he activated the clause to sign an extension, and the second half of last season he was superb. In the latter stages when Leroy Fer got injured in January, Byers came in and played exceptionally well. He scored a goal against Millwall and Rotherham, so I think he's got 2 goals. He's a good midfielder, can play at the back, and he's that type of midfielder who can play from defence to attacking, so a box-to-box midfielder. He's quite small for a midfielder. He's not in the 6'2" or 6'3", but he fits into the Swansea style. He's been here a few years now. I think we signed him when he was at Watford, and obviously I've watched him for the under 23s, and I thought he could make a step up, and he has. Hopefully this is encouraging news to players in the under 23s such as Liam Cullen, Jordan Garrick. That means a step up is possible for them. Obviously it's unlikely that we're going to be signing many more players, as we're in a bit of a financial difficulty. Obviously we're going to have to target loan signings and free transfers, and it's a bit frustrating because you're looking at teams in the Championship now such as Nottingham Forest. Leeds did sign in Helder Costa, of course Leeds have signed him. Brentford signing Pontus Jansson. So there's some crazy business going on in the Championship, and it's quite annoying to see. I know we're going to have to do a rebuilding process, but it's just frustrating as a Swansea fan because we're not really signing anyone. We've signed a player on a free transfer who's a good Championship experience, I guess, but it's just really frustrating because these owners have messed up big time, so they're just trying to fix it now, and this could be another hard season for us because we're still a young squad and there's some exceptional players in the Championship now. But Byers, again, let's move on to Byers, because I waffled on a bit there. Yeah, so overall, good news, 3-year deal. If we were to sell him, I would want about 6-7 million for him in this market. So I'm happy with that. Leave me your thoughts on Byers signing a new 3-year deal. That's what we talk about today is Swans beat Mansfield Town a few days ago in the pre-season friendly. The highlights were released today on the Swans website, your YouTube channel, if you want to watch them, where we won 2-1. Routledge and Mackay were the goals. Great. Their goal was a bit sloppy but defending, but it was a bit unlucky because the Mansfield player was in the box, kind of miskicked in, and that fluked all the players, and Bender couldn't save that in reality. Our goal came from a great long ball from Mike van der Horn. Routledge broke the offside trap, rounded the keeper, and a good finish. That's what Wayne's brilliant at. He's quite, for a small winger, he's got a lot of physical attributes, which is great to Wayne. And obviously we're really happy that he signed a new deal. yeah, so that was 1-0 going to half time, and then with about 2 minutes to go, Barry Mackay comes up from the bench where he came on for the second half and scored the winning and decisive goal against Mansfield. I think the keeper should be doing better, in my opinion. Mansfield keeper. It was straight at him, but luckily for us, it went in. So 100% win record under Steve Cooper. Yeah, no, it don't mean nothing, but because last year in pre-season under Graham Potter, we didn't win a single game of pre-season, and we did okay. So pre-season is nothing to really go by. It's just a confidence booster at the end of the day. Yeah, so that's probably it for today's episode. Again, we're not really linked with anyone, which is really frustrating because I like doing these Swans transfer news updates. Like Bidwell, that came out of nowhere, but hopefully we're doing some business behind the scenes. But again, it's just really frustrating how it's getting on now. Just under 26 days, I believe, for the season starts, and we're doing little or no business at all. So that's worrying me. I think we need another striker, another winger, and a midfielder and a centre-back. So there's business which has to be done. So obviously we're going to look into the loan market. We could possibly get Cameron Carr-Vickers back, but Spurs want about 5 million for him. We're not going to pay that, are we? So frustrating. Leave me your thoughts who you want to sign realistically for the Swans in this upcoming season. Andreu and Jordan Ayew set to leave as well, hopefully in the coming weeks, as Ghana's been knocked out of the African Cup of Nations. Commiserations to them, I guess. Borja Baston's being linked with no one. We need all three of them off the wage bill. Montero said in an interview, I think with Mexican TV or something like that, well, Ecuadorian, I don't know, one of the Americans, South American TV channels, he just said that he's got a year left on Swansea and we'll see how things come. So he might stay, he might go, but who knows at this minute, because it's crazy. So there's 4 players we need to go off the wage bill there before you can probably sign players, which is frustrating. So thanks for watching today's Swans news. Leave a like, comment and subscribe. Leave me your thoughts on Byers signing a new deal. Are you happy that Zabret's gone out alone? And are you getting a bit frustrated with the Swans not doing any business? Obviously the next Swans game now is, I think it's Crawley on Saturday, I believe. So that'll be a good test for us. Obviously last time we played Crawley we won 3-2. Where I think that was when we won the cup, on the route to the cup. So again, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for all your support recently. Really enjoying doing the channel and people subscribing. Nice to get some opposition fans on. So I'll see you guys next time.